Hello, it's Paul from Pandyman Entertainment. So, I'd like to introduce myself and the business to yourself, the customer, potential customer, or internet troll. Now, I started Pandyman Entertainment in 2019, right at the end when I left a different wargaming company. Me and my wife, started it because I was depressed and wasn't really enjoying my new day job, and I needed a creative outlet. So I created Bandyman Entertainment. I created a couple of games. I pumped them out, and then realized I needed miniatures. So I found on Instagram an amazing artist, sculptor, um, and I'll link to his Instagram in the sort of in the comments. Uh, we were really lucky to work with him, and we have ever since for all of our miniatures. Not to say that we wouldn't work with someone else, but he makes some absolutely incredible miniatures. Um, we like doing business with him. He's really easy to deal with. So then I got all my miniatures painted by my best friend, who, in my opinion, is definitely Golden Demon ready. He wouldn't say that. I will. Um, he's an incredible painter, and I will also link to his Instagram on in the comments as well. So we're really lucky to work with two amazing people, and um, I also worked with Daisy, who is a friend of my wife's, and we commissioned her to do the Queen and heroes and villains for Queen's Quest. Um, and we're really lucky to work with her. So we've we've been really lucky to work with the people we have, the freelancers. They're just the big ones. I'll also link to Daisy's as well. So if you want to check out Daisy, I've also got my friend Dean, who's also helped out with a few sort of bits and bobs. Once again, an amazing graphic designer. Um, I'll link to sort of his page as well. Um, so we're really lucky to work with them. We had a pickle jar review, um, sort of mid last year, and we were really lucky to have such a fair and honest review. Um, I take criticism quite badly, apparently. I'm one of these people that sees the bad in everything, but actually, it was very fair. It was about threat level. Um, it is a very small team. There is a lot of things we could have improved on. We have improved on them for our second edition of threat level, which will be called Threat Level Emergency Response, and that will be out soon. Hopefully by the end of the month, if all goes to plan. It's currently in proofreading just to double check that I haven't got anything incredibly, wrong. I also have a couple of supplements in the works. So the first supplement that I can actually announce is a zombie supplement. That's not actually out first, it's just the first one I can announce. It's a nice small one. It will be free. So, and it will work with the second edition rules. There has been some major changes, so that's why it's a second edition and not like a sort of a change, just like a sort of a mild update. It's a full second edition. It will be very similar, but there is some major changes to the rules that we worked on with a game developing group. The other one is USAFE, so the US Air Force, and how they sort of operate to a point from an outside perspective. So I have, where we live in Bury St Edmunds, there's there's 3 big bases, or 2 big bases and a little one, just sort of up the road, in Mildenhall, Lakenheath, and Feltwell. And I've had the luxury of seeing some of it, um, and experiencing sort of how they sort of operate. So I've been quite lucky with that respect. So I made a little supplement based on the information I could find, and I think it'd be a bit of fun. So that should be out first, and that's sort of the more sort of impactful. There's a lot more that will still be free. We also hope to make unarmed miniatures for the sort of the day-to-day runnings, because people on bases, they don't generally carry around pistols and carry them around like full scope vision, just like they don't do that as far as I can see. So so it should be a bit of fun. We've been quite lucky at Pandyman to sort of see the bases and how they operate. So they're the 2 major supplements that we've got coming out soon. We also have the full rulebook. We also have miniatures, some more paramedics. This time in ballistic suits, which they carry on the van. I found out from Freedom of Information request, and also firemen. So the firemen are actually going to be our first real multi-part. So you should get 4 in a pack. The 4 armless, they're all the same pose currently. We are going to increase that, and then you can really enjoy the sort of different poses with the arms. 3 different tools, as well as just running around with those arms out. Oh, he didn't do that. I guess he could. They're all 28mm to 32mm. That's sort of a nice fluctuating scale, because I like to make height a thing in the games. Not that it really matters, of course. So I will link to the Pickle Jar review. We had a good time with learning about them and how they sort of operate. So until next time, enjoy.